Hey everyone, Aussie Viking here for another unboxing of just random stuff that I've bought. I haven't had a metal crate yet, even though they sent one. Well, it wasn't the metal crate for like last month or anything. It was the Entombed metal crate that I bought. They just haven't released it yet, or they released it 2 months ago and it's still not here because it takes a long time to get here. So yeah, so I did buy some stuff from a store called Utopia Records, which should be in here. Because there's two of them, where there's Utopia Records and then there's Direct Merch or something like that, which are both Australian, and they're both fantastic for metal everything. So I thought, let's buy it. I was actually supposed to get, it's weird, I was supposed to get my other package from Direct Merch today. It still was out for delivery, nothing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I finish this and it's like, it's here. But it's almost 7 o'clock at night and you rarely get them like that. But who knows, we'll see. If not, it will get sent to me tomorrow. It doesn't matter. But we'll have an unboxing then, unboxing now, and all that. So let's have a look about what I got, because I don't remember what I bought. It was CDs, mostly. Which is great, because there were some good CDs in here. Woohoo! Oh yeah! Some of them I bought came with like other little tidbits and stuff, but most of them are CDs. And it's good to go for both, because some sites on Utopia were better and some places were better on Direct Merch. So that's what I bought. Alright, cool. So first up we have Emulation's Kingdom of Conspiracy. Now funny enough, this was the first, absolutely the first Emulation album I ever heard. It was like 2013, 2014. And that was like, well, whenever this was released, I heard the first album, I think it was like God Complex or Echoes of Despair, one of them, and I was just like, I love these guys. And yeah, these are one of my favorite death metal bands ever. It's Emulation. You can't hate them. You can, but I think you're wrong. Next up was Mastodon, Blood and Thunder. I've actually seen the one, I'm Ahab, with Neil Fallon from Clutch. I saw it live, and I tell you, great album. Definitely a great album. Even though I like the other stuff, like the more progressive stuff. I love their sludge stuff. Like the sludge era is freaking amazing, and like this art is still 10 out of 10. Like 10 out of 10 art right there. I still think that the later stuff after Crack the Sky, I still love a bit more. But when I'm in a sludge mood, Mastodon all the way. Now I've got pretty much all their albums. Well, I've got their first one, Remission, on vinyl, but I kind of still want to get it on CD because I just want them all on CD because I love Mastodon. Like, I've seen them live 4 times, and I love Mastodon. Just, love them. And Leviathan's definitely one of my favorite out of all the sludgy ones, I think. I just love it. It's just love it. My favorite sludgy one. And then, yeah, the progressive one, it was totally Crack the Sky, because of course it was. Next up is another Emulation, because I love Emulation and I wanted more Emulation because I was in a death metal mood, and it was their latest album in 2017, which is another 10 out of 10. Like, yeah, this one is like basically from those two, Majesty and Decay, like the best 3 death metal Emulation albums. I'll listen to these tonight. That's another reason why I didn't wait to do one big one, because even though I could have, I wanted to listen to these tonight. I'm in a death metal mood. I've been at work all day. I need some death metal. I need Emulation to just get me going and make me go, I can breathe now. And then I've got the last album that I bought, which was the last Emulation album, which came out last year. I haven't heard of this. I didn't even know this came out, honestly. Haven't even heard of it. Haven't heard any songs from it. So this one's going to be a really nice surprise. I mean, I'll do an order, obviously. I'll do that one next, and then I will do Emulations, that one, and then I will do that one last. Although I might fit Mastodon in. Usually when I'm in a more sludgy mood, I will click on Mastodon, like if I'm in a Crowbar mood, or actually, what other sludgy ones other than Crowbar? Prong. Prong has a bit of sludge to it. I mean, I know they're more groove, but there's a sludginess to it in some of their songs and albums, so I could probably say them too. But in terms of sludge, Mastodon, old school Mastodon, and Crowbar are kind of my only ones that I have that are full blown sludge. I know I need a bit more sludge. And if there's any sludge bands that you have, like, just tell me. Like, just be like, alright, here you go, sludge. Like, I need that. And more groove bands, more sludge bands, and honestly, more blues bands. I love blues. There was a video that I was going to do that I might do after this, where it was like, what albums do you listen to that aren't metal? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Now you'll notice that it's very close instead of the more wider ones. That's because I'm actually using my camera, my recording cinematography camera. It's just a Lumix GH5S, but I figure I'll give it a go because I kind of want to buy a cinema camera, and there's a lot on sale, and I'm gonna wait and see because if they're still on sale next week when I get money, I'm gonna buy one. It's this whole thing, and I thought, you know what? What's one thing to do but just use this and just create. But that's it for this one. I got 4 albums. Trust me, there is a lot more coming. I kind of went on a little binge of buying things. I've got a new hoodie coming in, which is great. I think I got a new T-shirt coming in. I got a fair few new things coming in. I figured, let's just do an unboxing for it because I talk about the albums when I get the albums. I can talk about the places you buy them for. I can just talk about random metal shit because I love metal, and I actually love a lot of things, but metal just all the way. And yeah, just look, if you're not a big death metal fan, I still say get into Emulation. Try it out. Emulation is one of the best death metal bands ever. And if you don't like sludge or you ever want to get into it, or if you're a Mastodon fan and you want to get into their older stuff, because you might not be a fan of their older stuff, you might have got into it from the newer stuff, by all means, go for it, because old school Mastodon, it's hard to get into if you're not into the sludgy stuff, but it's worth it 100%. Anyway, that is Aussie Viking. I shall see you on Valhalla. Rock and roll.